7202.
All right, so you came in, you got a little bit of beef, something you said you need to work out with us.
Have to work this out.
Yeah.
There's a couple of little bits of evidence that have turned up that things are happening when I leave.
Right.
In our office, which I really don't care about because I'm very selfish, but at my desk.
Right.
At my desk. Somebody who will remain nameless because I think they did a great job photographing something and sending it to me. Send me a picture of one of your interns, Paul, sitting at my desk using my computer. Now, here's how the computer thing has always worked in this place.
Right.
If every single computer in this place, except mine, explodes, blows up, and a computer is needed, and it's a life or death situation, he should still call Dell and try to get one delivered. Aside from using my computer, it is not to be used.
You know, first thing in the morning, Paulie needs Donkey Kong. That's what he's after.
Was that what he was?
It's not like he's doing anything for the show. He's fucking useless.
It's a picture of him right there, and that's just starters.
Right.
Every morning I get my bagel and my club soda.
Mm-hmm.
I give our intern some money, and he comes back with change. I put the bills in my pocket. My coins go underneath my speaker for the computer.
Sure.
These have been disappearing.
Right.
These have been disappearing.
Now it's theft.
Change.
A little theft. And I found a matchbook on my desk. No one's supposed to be smoking or anything, but no evidence of smoking. But it's a matchbook. I open it up. Harry's phone number is in there. It says Harry and his phone number.
Well, we know it's not from a chick.
I don't know what's going on with our office, my desk, my computer as far as your staff goes. I would assume they have computers to use or places to go. No,
they got nothing set up still. But I would call Paulie in here, all the interns and one of the producers, everyone but Earl is banned from the show. That's where we are with that right now.
Before our 1 month anniversary.
Yeah.
You had to ban everybody from the show.
It went that quick.
Yeah.
And even though Bobby doesn't deserve it, Bobby's actually a good kid. But what are you going to do?
I heard he wanted to say something, but you had to just, draw the line in the sand, everybody.
I might break this and bring Paulie in. I see a little water in his eyes, and that always excites me. Yeah.
Well,
Come on
there's
in
a
here.
sign on your office door that says if you're not on the O&A staff, you shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
Out and Z.
Yeah.
Right,
all right, come on in here, kid.
I hate to have you break this whole thing,
I know.
this rule, but could you sit there?
Yeah,
I have
sit
a little
down
better view of you there. It's kind of hard when they're close to. Yeah.
He's going to do the crossing his legs thing, like Sharon Stone being questioned.
Paulie.
And Sliver.
That
Number
has no
one.
power on me.
Want to go through all the charges one at a time before we play the branded theme? We rip everything off your uniform and send you out into the street?
Snap the sword over your knee and...
Go for it.
What happened? What are you doing there?
There's a scarcity of computers in the...
Right.
So I was told...
There's a scarcity of money. Is that why you're taking some of the change?
No. See, everything else is fine, but I would never steal anybody's money. I would never take anybody's money. So whether it's halfway a joke or serious,
it's all serious.
I really do take that seriously.
We've never been more serious.
Because, anything that I get for someone or anything that has to do with other people's money, I give it to them to the cent. I was sent out for orange juice today.
Oh, wow.
And basically I gave Fez
the
change back to the penny.
Right.
Well, it's serious.
As far as I know.
Right. Right. Do you get a receipt?
No. I just get money.
That is important. Number one, we'll get rid of that. Number two, don't come in here talking like a trumpet. Use a regular voice. I'm all about the funny voices, but the trumpet talk has got to stop.
I'll give everybody change.
Little
like uptown jazz. Stop it.
So with the computers.
Yeah, the computer thing. Now, there's a scarcity of computers. I see people using computers in the cubicles. There's computers in the office, although I'm not giving any permission to anybody to use any of those. But I would assume you would probably use the one that our staff uses instead of like either Opie's or mine or Jimmy's personal computers.
When the cubicle's computers are locked or being in use by someone else, I am told to go to your office.
Trumpet voice.
You are
Who told you that?
All right, who told you this?
Well, I'm told to
Who
use
told
your
you?
office.
Who told?
One of your producers that
Just
does not
say
run the
what
board.
it is.
Harry. And that's where
Harry, fucking Harry problem.
That's where I got the gopher information the other day.
What's
Because I
that?
was the gopher when you
You
wanted.
never gave me the gopher fucking information.
It's because
To
the
this
printer
day.
wouldn't work.
I was wondering. I went to go to Yahoo, and Gopher pop-ups were just coming up all over my screen.
Harry,
I'm like,
what
I've
the
never
fuck
been
you
to a
think you're
Gopher
doing in
site.
here?
Go for sex sites.
What do you think you're doing? Did anybody call you in? Seriously, look at me. Did anybody call you in? Why are you coming in here smiling? I'm pissed off. I'm fucking pissed off. Go, get out.
So when I go to the office and ask which computer to use, I'm directed to the computer by someone in the office, whoever that may be at the time.
Who directed you to my computer?
Specifically, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Out of everyone
Somebody
here,
on the O&A team told you to go to that computer.
Yeah, because I always
know.
ask before. No, I really don't. I ask before I use because that's your
Do we
office.
need to line those guys up?
That's your office.
Yeah,
And
would
you
that
pick
help?
out
the
A
usual
lineup?
suspects.
You need a lineup?
No.
You don't remember?
I don't. No.
You walked into our office. My staff was there, and you said, "Can I use a computer? Which one?" And one of my staff pointed to my computer and
Yes,
said that one.
usually there's someone.
And you don't remember who that was.
No, because there's always like 5 people in the
Yes,
office.
out of
Yeah,
1 out of 5 who can't
people.
remember.
It's 5 very different-looking people.
I don't specifically remember who though.
Would my staff remember? Would anyone from my staff remember?
They might.
Do you remember anybody that was in there at the time?
No, I'm sorry.
No, it was them, the Warriors.
Earl, you know about this?
Earl knows something?
Well, I must confess, I used your
Where's that
computer.
voice coming from? I was looking in the room and I see nothing. Who's talking?
Just follow the teeth.
There
There
so
he
the
is.
lights went up. I could finally see where that voice is coming from.
Mommy.
What? I must confess, I used your computer to check email this morning.
You did.
Yes, I did. But but I always clear it with someone from
Who?
your crew.
Who is doing it? Who's making
Who's doing all the clearing? I'm looking at Danny and Travis.
Whenever I use the office, I always clear it with Ben.
With Ben.
Aha.
Always clear it.
So it could
Because
have
I
been
know
Ben.
how sensitive you are to.
Travis, Danny, did you give any permission to anybody to use my computer? No? Travis? No? Travis looks a little up in the air about it.
Yeah, he does.
Like, he's like, I might have. I don't.
Computer?
I
What's
don't
a
think.
computer?
Yeah.
Danny had his girlfriend in here the other day, and he's like this. This is Anthony's computer. Sit down. Enjoy yourself.
Have fun. A lot of porno. Just download porno and viruses.
Isn't the keyboard luxurious?
Paulie, why have you shit the bed since you got here? You haven't had a good day since we met you.
I've always had awkward moments along the way, so I could never redeem myself and get on
Right.
track.
You've actually shit the bed before you even got here at
certainly
the BB
did.
King's gig.
Yeah.
And his biggest problem, it's always something with Anthony. Time
he
and time
shit the
again.
bed before BB King's. He shit the bed at a place called Slate.
Oh,
it's a
jeez.
pool hall in Brooklyn, I think, or Queens.
It's on the island.
Is it on the island?
Yeah.
I had no idea where I was. Yeah, it's just into the Queens
So
line, I think.
he was
But-
stalking you then.
But I'm shooting some pool, and he comes over and says, "Yeah, I'm a fan of the show. I'm looking for an internship." And I like, all right, I'll take it. I'll shuffle it off
Right.
to Ben or something like that. And he goes, "I don't want to bother you. Have a good time." So he left, and I thought that was it. The whole rest of the night consisted of Paul coming up to me going, "One more thing, like Columbo. One
Oh,
more thing,
jeez.
please, but while you're shooting." And then he'd go, "Okay, well, I'll leave you alone." And then he walked away, and 3 minutes later, he was back again. Did you notice that we kept chuckling every time you came back because you kept coming back?
I really didn't think it was that bad. And I
You
apologize.
didn't think it was that bad?
Obviously, you know.
It wasn't bad like, oh, my God, I'm not going to make it through the night. It was one of those annoying things, like a night out, you're trying to have a little fun, and you know, you were nice and cordial and everything, but when you leave, you're supposed to, like, stay gone.
If I realized I was like that, and I realized that...
Well, that's just it. You don't realize.
you don't get it.
I didn't, and
Yeah.
now
the
I
same thing
hopefully
happened
do.
at Caroline's. You came over at Caroline's, and I was in pretty much a roped-off area.
He's climbing over the ropes.
He found one little entrance, came and sat right next to me. It was in between the BB King's and comedy show that night, so I'm going to have a lot of people coming up and having fun, which is fine. But I wanted to eat just with me and my chick and a friend. And then you came over and would not stop babbling. You were babbling.
I was wrecked.
So what? Who gives a fuck?
But
this is bad for you. This is bad for you.
Remember the pool hall? That was fun.
No,
like
it's a combination of, yes, I'm a big fan.
Oh.
He's a very nice guy. He's a very cordial guy.
So you make his life a nightmare.
No,
so
I
don't fucking make that.
I don't mean to.
A big oversized Dennis the Menace. It's unbelievable.
You know, at work, Anthony and I share a computer.
I know. That's what he's telling his friends out on the island.
Me and Anthony are really tight. He lets me have a spare change.
Yeah. Is that your matchbook on there with Harry's phone number in it? I don't know what you're using
that Harry
for.
slipped you at some speakeasy.
Who would write another man's name in a matchbook? That's for a chick's name, if anything.
It's definitely
I don't have anybody's contact information except for Earl's. And that's just so, if I ever...
I know you got Anthony's home number.
Anthony,
I guarantee
can I have
it.
your number? In case you want to shoot some pool.
You know what? Let's grab a plunger, and when he talks, we'll just put it over his mouth and try to mute the jazz tones coming out. How much longer are you with us, Paul? Because you haven't had a good day yet.
Wow.
I don't know when the semester ends. I think it's
right now you're getting an F. Does it matter to you?
December.
You have any kind of does the letter grade matter?
It matters to a certain degree. It's like
how do you not know when the semester ends? You're in college.
She's been there for 17 years.
A kindergartner probably doesn't know when the semester ends, but knows they get out at Christmas time.
What college you go to?
New York Institute of Technology.
Is that a retard school?
No.
I never heard of it. NIT. No. It's fucking NIT is
Wit.
the name of it.
The Fighting Wits.
The only thing I can picture him doing when he leaves here is putting on pajamas and just pushing a broom in front of him real slow back and forth across the psych ward. You're the scariest guy I've ever met in radio. The absolute scariest.
That's not good.
All right, we got to do this. There is a 15-foot rule now between you and Anthony and anything of his. You can't go 15 feet from his desk, from him, anything for the rest of your time here.
Nice. Radio restraining order.
Does that cut off any access to the copy machine and things like that?
I hope so, because we don't have any jobs for him to do.
He's only copying his thumbs anyway.
He went out to get Fez orange juice this morning and a protein powder. He comes back. His pants were wet. I go, what happened? Somehow his balls got in Fez's orange juice.
I knew it. I knew it tasted like balls. Wow.
This is not good. I want a career in radio.
No, you got enough.
This is not good.
When you spend the whole time trying to make up for the first error you did when it's immediate, then you're swimming against the tide, my friend.
I certainly am. And
Not only that, we are going to call everyone we know in every part of this industry and get your name blackballed.
And between the two shows, that's a lot, mister.
Seriously. We've got Clear Channel, Infinity.
I'm done.
Yes, you're done. Although I can't imagine. Who hired you here? How did you make it through this? What gauntlet did you run?
The Ben Steve gauntlet.
Was it Ben and Steve?
Ben and Steve. It must have been one of those days they just wanted to leave. They had things to do.
As a cruel joke to both of us?
Steve heard the traffic. It was really bad at the tunnel, and he had to leave early. He said, fine, you're in.
The weirdest thing is he's better than Harry. He's absolutely better than his boss.
That I find very hard to believe.
Yeah. That's how bad Harry is.
I want to get to the bottom of the Harry matchbook on my desk.
It's not mine.
Days. It's not yours? Okay.
Earl, ask Harry if he knows why his name's in a matchbook.
Because I wouldn't see if it couldn't be his. He wouldn't have his number written on the matchbook.
Unless he hands it out to chicks, like, how are you? I don't know whether you have an XM.
Here you go, baby. I'll light your fire.
Yeah.
We'd make a great match. Love Harry.
Harry said he wrote it on the matchbook.
But who to?
Yeah, why?
For no good reason, apparently.
He wrote his name and phone number just randomly on a matchbook to leave on my desk. Is Harry maybe trying to hit on me?
Yes.
Is that what I'm getting here now? I'll leave my name and number.
See, and on the other side, Earl, check it. and see if it says in case of blowjob, Paul. This is so embarrassing. All right, Harry, come on in here. And I hate to even let him near a fucking mic. Paul, you stand in the corner. Stand in the corner looking.
So bad.
Stand in the corner looking until I decide what to do with you. In that corner, looking. Looking in the corner, not out here. You're making me nervous. And unbuckle your pants. Fez is going to talk to you during a commercial. Harry, why is your name on a fucking matchbook?
I just wrote it down on a matchbook.
Why?
I was just
No
bored
one
on
just
the bus.
no
on the bus
no,
on the way in.
No.
That's crazy
No one
talk.
just writes their name and number in a matchbook for no reason. You're lying.
When people doodle, they make like cubes or tornadoes or something. No one just jots down their own phone number.
Scribble. I'm going to fill the whole matchbook up with ink.
Nobody in this
Always
room
turn
would.
around, look
It's
in
a
the corner.
matchbook, so that's what, I just thought I'd write down my name in a matchbook.
Why?
Well, just in case I might have to give it to someone.
Like who?
I don't know, maybe a lady?
Ugh. A lovely lady.
All right, what lady is in the O&A office area?
That probably got left because maybe I just dropped it by mistake or
So
something.
you
Dropped it
really
on the
wrote
desk.
down your name and number in case you saw someone gorgeous on the bus.
No, it was just
Little
'cause I was
Armenia, where
kinda
you live.
bored.
Little Armenia. This is his pickup line. He has the matchbook. He goes, if you ever want tits as big as mine, give this a call.
Woohoo.
Is this your version of dropping your hanky
Yeah.
while Anthony's walking by?
How would you write it and then you accidentally drop it on the desk?
Why would I write it in the first place?
Exactly. That's what we're trying to
It
figure
does.
out.
None of it makes sense. I don't know why.
And why do you have matches? You don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where I got the matches from. I don't smoke, but I just had. That's why I wrote it. I would write my name
He
down
doesn't
like if
smoke.
it was a piece of
No,
paper.
he's got
I would
matches.
just doodle.
He's got matches.
And
He
there were
do-
some out of it. It wasn't even a fresh new matchbook.
His doodling
That's from the
is
bathroom.
writing down
Yeah.
personal
Oh.
information.
That's how he doodles.
Well, because it's a matchbook. If it was a piece of paper, I would just doodle. But
Of course, a matchbook.
Right.
Yeah, you would
I
write
know,
your name and number.
I've been doodling in here. I kept writing my Social Security number down over and over again. And my bank account numbers.
Paulie, don't peek.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like there's this underlying dishonesty with people on your staff.
All right, there it is.
There it is.
Where's it?
It's from Virgil's Home Cookin'.
Yeah,
Virgil's Barbecue.
Where's that at?
That's
It's
in
a bathhouse.
No.
Never
West
mind.
44th Street.
Home
right
cooking
here in
is
New
the new
York
gay
City.
term for you eat me.
And then look at the. See, there's his number written down.
And the first thing legible the kid's ever fucking written down. Because you ever see his notes?
The hieroglyphics?
Yeah.
201.
Hey,
That's Jersey, right?
Yeah, Jersey.
Yeah. What's the rest of it? There's just that underlying
637.
Hey.
201-637.
09. Is this mom's number?
No, it's my own.
2 digits away
Do you feel like
from the Mega Millions.
you feel like the way to get back in everybody's good graces would be for you to give out these last two numbers?
Well, I don't see how that would help, but
It would take you off the banning. It would give you a one-day reprieve from banning. To make it seem like, and remember, who's coming here Thursday?
the boss, Don.
And when am I telling him? What have I already told you that I'm telling him?
That he told you to your face yesterday after
Friday.
the show.
What?
Friday's the day that
That-
you just whether I stay or
No,
go.
I already told you that you're out.
Ah.
I'm telling him that I think that you're out. But then he has to make the decision since you work for XM.
Ronnie already put in his absentee ballot.
But I told you. But this is the way. 2 more numbers.
How does that help, though?
I'm not
If I'm
asking
already
you.
gone.
201-637-09.
Hey, it's up to you, kid. I ain't going to beg you.
Did they ever ask
You'll
how
be a
does this
regular
help
guy.
on Let's Make a Deal?
No.
You never
No.
saw him go, Monty, I would trade, but how does this help? Yeah.
I'd probably just dropped it. You know.
It makes
in my pockets
none
or
of it
something.
makes any sense. The
You
fact
were
that it's
so
the
close
numbers
to
in
doing
there.
a good radio before you went back into being Harry. 2 numbers away from doing good radio. That's how it helps. Just so you know.
Just always remember those 2 numbers as your unlucky ones.
Well, I'm sorry. Left it on your desk, Anthony.
Oh, the opposite of good radio. There you go. You're back.
Earth 2
You're
good
back,
radio.
Harry.
There's no apology needed for it being on my desk. I was just wondering why it was there, why your number's in it. That's all. That's all. Yeah. But the doodling makes perfect sense now. It's completely explained.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can see that why you wouldn't want anyone to have your phone number. You're leaving it in matchbooks around the office.
Oh, he's giving.
So you want me to give it out?
No, I mean, I don't. If that helps make up for
that, would be you doing it, not me.
All right. Well, all right. If that helps break the help me apologize.
Well, what would it be?
I did. What, my number?
Yeah.
201-637-0924.
Or
is that correct?
Basically, or as he told me before, it's 1-800-FUCK-WHACK-BAG. That's what he told me this number stood for. Because those are the guys that you told me that you can't stand.
Yeah, we have heard a lot out of you about
No,
them.
I don't have anything against Whackbag. I just don't think
you
they
didn't
like
want them
me.
to show up at your stand-up show.
You said in the comedy challenge against Nathaniel, no one from Whackbag can come. That was one of your stipulations. Oh, it's ringing.
Hello? Oh, I missed that one.
Lucky first caller.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Yes.
Get off the show.
Get off the show.
Thank you. Oh, I got to take another call.
Oh, yeah.
How many people?
All right, the lines are open.
I hope you have call waiting.
Trying to take as many as I
keep
can.
it away from that microphone, though.
Hello?
No.
Hello?
So mainly he likes these calls late at night. That's the main time Harry likes.
Yeah, you could call right now, but why? You know, it's going to be busy right now. You want to wait until it winds down
I don't think
1,
I am
2 in the morning.
I don't think I am. I disagree. All right, that was Kinnison, apparently.
Sam?
Yeah?
You got to keep that back away from the...
Sorry.
Yeah.
Humming.
You're on phasing the mics or whatever.
Next, I feel like giving out his address and seeing, and then the first person to burn his house down wins.
They're coming in too fast for me to actually answer them.
Yeah.
We're going to voicemail.
Hello? Yes.
You're done.
I'm done.
You're done.
It's like horrible, threatening death. Doesn't it sound?
Hello?
You're done.
No, that one. Yes. Oh, that's a positive one. Thank you. And I also got a text message. Let me read that.
Yeah, okay.
They text fast.
All right, and Harry, you stay away from Anthony's stuff, too.
Yeah.
And I know you took the change because this kid,
someone's
so bad.
pilfering.
He always takes food home, like leftover food. And one time he took home a slice of pizza and 2 pieces of crust that Fez didn't finish.
Crust?
For his family.
Yeah. If you're not going to eat your crust, can I have it?
That's a slight exaggeration.
No,
I
it
never
isn't.
took home crust.
That's actually
you took
true.
home crust.
That's
crust
true.
is a reach with, like, your girlfriend, even.
Yeah.
That's like, if you're really hungry.
You mean ass crust or because I'll eat it.
Either or.
I'll eat it.
I've seen him get Billy Staples' old Chinese food out of the garbage and finish it off.
That's just...
That's
I never
true.
took anything out of a garbage can.
That's
Taking it from
disgusting.
Billy is taking it out of a garbage
Using
can.
the soy sauce that's dripping from his staple wound.
That'll rust your staples.
Thank you.
That's great.
Taking some nice calls, Harry?
Yeah.
Making friends?
Yeah. Harry, were you the one, you could be honest, pilfering a few quarters? If you
No,
need
it doesn't
it?
matter. If you
No.
need change, come to us.
You know what I'm going to do on my desk? I'm just going to put a take a penny, leave a penny thing,
Right.
like at
sure.
the deli. If anyone happens to need or take or leave one, they could just use that.
No, I didn't take any change.
Well, okay. I'm glad we got to the bottom of this.
We did
I'm
get
glad.
to the bottom of it.
Absolutely nothing solved.
No. Two
We
losers.
got a restraining order, which is good. I like the Ron and Fez restraining order that's in place.
Could you believe that Earl is the crown jewel of my staff? The unbelievable crown jewel. Well, he's mad at me for saying it, but Earl, no one expected it.
I never thought that would happen. I never thought Earl would reach that kind of level. It's almost on the line of an Al Dukes reaching where he got to in Infinity. It's Earl. He's the big man on campus.
I play to win, baby.
You know what, Earl? You should probably fight to keep these guys because there's a bell curve that you're sitting at the top of right now.
You surround yourself with people like this, you're going to look great.
No, honestly, I've been Harry's biggest supporter.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he's somebody that has to be supported. You have to physically hold him up or he'll fall asleep on the job.
Give him a grade, a letter grade, A to F. Because I give him an F.
I'm going to be very kind. C.
No way.
Unless it stands for something.
I'm being very kind.
That's Special Olympics stuff. That's a Special Olympics.
Where everybody gets a medal.
What do you give Paulie standing in the corner? What's his grade?
I think I deserve more than that.
God, that kid freaks me out.
Earl, you are running the Tard Titans here.
You really are.
Oh, God, help me.
You're king of the dream team. I'm fucking taking you out of the Yankees game. I hope I don't get knocked out on the way there.
I wish I had Yankee tickets right now, but...
Well, 1 year anniversary, and you'll be getting them.
All right, Harry, come on in here. I'm trying to keep up everything with Harry. And now he's back being able to use the mic until he gets in trouble again. And if you ever need to talk to Harry, it's 201-637-0924. That's Harry's cell phone. Harry, is there something that you want to tell me and Fez that you had planned for yesterday? Maybe this is why you had been writing your name down on matchbooks? Was there somewhere you planned on going yesterday and didn't make it?
Well, I mean, I still have that date with Keisha.
No, not a date with Keisha. That you were going to go out to some topless bars, some strip clubs.
Oh, yeah, that's a separate thing, though. But, yeah, I wasn't
Is that why
planning.
you wrote the name down on the matchbook?
No.
Because I got that from Mikey D.
Wow, what a snitch Mikey is. But that's
that
ironically
comes as a
unrelated.
Shock deal? You know, Fez and Mikey aren't talking. Fez, you got to know this. Mikey has never come nearly as bad as hurting you the way this guy has.
Oh, I mean, this is huge disrespect from a staff member.
Mikey
I expect someone to have my back.
Mikey hurt you personally. He never hurt you professionally.
Exactly. Yeah, I would have this refuge to come to.
Right.
Despite personal problems.
But I wasn't planning on going anywhere yesterday or tomorrow.
Did you think you were going to pick yourself up a stripper?
Did you talk to him yesterday?
I did. Yeah, I did talk to him about it because some friends of mine Saturday wanted to go to a place, and I didn't have Mikey's number offhand. I didn't know which place Mikey had an association with.
Your thing is to use Mikey to get into clubs.
No, but I mean, I just wanted to, to kind of ask just to know in the future. I don't even really particularly care for strip clubs at all.
Why?
Because it's just spending money for not. It doesn't really do anything.
Because you could stay at home and look at your own titties. If anyone knows any good strip clubs, 201-637-0924. Or if you want to talk dirty.
And we know you were calling Mikey D to get in because you're a cheap ass. You're a cheap bastard.
I've never denied that.
You take home pizza crusts.
You do.
It's not being cheap if I don't have a lot of money.
I heard you screaming at your mother yesterday on the phone that you can't afford $50 a month for whatever it is. I assume it's Girl Scout cookie deliveries.
Here is John. John, you're on Fez.
Yeah, I want to hear the messages on Harry's voicemail over there.
Harry ought to try to get some of those voicemails on the air.
Thank you.
All right.
And then market them as positive reinforcement tapes.
Here's Dave. You're on Run of Fez.
Hey, boys. How you doing this morning?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys keep talking about getting that third chair filled out, man. You guys already got it. It's Earl, man. He's doing a great job for you guys.
Earl's fantastic.
Earl should just change his name to Mike. Third Mike.
He is Third Mike. Earl has not let us down anyway. As a matter of fact, I never even wanted to bring up his mic work. He's a million times better than when he was at WNEW. He's very comfortable on there. Remember at WNEW we used to have to beg him to talk to us, try to force things out of him? Now he's right there with facts.
He answers questions.
Knows things that are going on.
Inputs to the conversation. And Earl, just so you know, when Ronnie and I talk about you off the air, it's all good things, too.
That's true.
Like we're talking about our nice son.
Yeah.
Who's off at college, just saying all great things about him.
Thank you, guys.
Harry is more like our aborted child that still somehow follows us around. Jay, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, boys. Big ass car holder 5034.
Way to go, old school.
Hey, you guys may have found your new spaz. You know that, right? With this guy.
With Harry?
Yeah.
Spaz was at least amusing and fun. This Harry, even with the thing with, all he had was straight lines with Anthony today. He was driving me crazy.
As he wants to be third, Mike.
Yeah. And I wanted him to take it upon himself to give out his phone number. As a way of, and I want you to take every call tonight, Harry. Every call while you're at free strip clubs with Mikey D.
It's funny. You could have, and I could have recommended a very good strip club. You could ask me.
Where you go? You go to that place, Darkies. What's that? What's
No.
that like, girl? What is it? Where do you go, Earl?
Privileged Gentlemen's Nightclub, 23rd and 10th.
Oh, downtown, huh?
Best strip club in the city.
Better than Scores?
Yes.
What happens down there?
Things.
Yeah.
What happens there stays there.
Huh.
Really stays there.
I thought you went to Privilege's Plus Size in Harlem.
I was,
That's Saturday.
Big Girls. He goes to a place called Big Girls. Here is Michael. Michael, you're on Run and Fez.
Yeah, hey. How you doing, guys?
We're great.
Is Harry the new Al Dukes?
Again, Al Dukes was funny, and he had a lot of stuff he added to the show. He was opinionated. Harry is just a foot dragger. That's what drives me crazy about Harry. He just never goes with the bit, nor goes against the bit. He does a lot of, I mean, I need somebody to talk to him. 201-637-0924. Write that number down 24 hours a day. He's available to talk.
Well, he's a foot dragger and a knuckle dragger. I don't think he's fully evolved yet.
Yeah.
He's not upright. I know that.
All right, so you just build me up when you get into stuff like that, Fez. It just gets me more aggravated. I thought you were going to I thought Earl was my guy, Harry was your guy.
How did I get Harry?
You wanted him. Earl gets me a chance to go hang out with Elvis Costello the other night.
It's like asking for a pet and getting a slug. I'm walking a slug around on a leash.
Hey, Ken, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ron, Fez.
Yeah.
Hey, Earl, how you doing? I wanted to know what the latest was with Harry and Keisha. What's going on there?
You know, Harry does nothing in terms of keeping things going. Supposedly, he's got a he lined up a date with Keisha. We never heard back about it. He put together some kind of comedy bit against Than from O&A. Not only has he not come back to us about it, we've also gotten a it can't be announced on the air. So everything he does is off air, except for his phone number, which he wants everybody to know, 201-637-0924.
I got to remember a list of these. I got to put together the wiki list.
Yeah. All the things that bug you?
Yeah. So I just have this declaration that I can read off to him when wiki gets here to fix things.
You got a replacement? Replacement idea?
No, not really. Nothing I'm comfortable with.
Staples is doing movies.
Right.
Al Dukes is high up as he can possibly go in the business.
He's climbed the corporate ladder.
Yeah.
He's finally got a job that fits his hairline.
Right. Perfect.
Executive.
Wonder Boy's a disaster. As bad as Harry. Those two, no wonder they're such close friends. Peas in a pod.
That's the mold. Except with Harry, you pour in a lot more dough.
Rory has signed something where he can't work for us for a year. He'd have to sit on the beach for a year.
Rory has signed some sort of internment, like colonists used to make people come into the New World sign.
Crazy Jen is available.
That's her, but that's her downside. She could be here tomorrow. That's a negative on her resume.
That's a problem. That's the big problem right now. All right, Harry's phone number is 201-637-0924. That's his cell phone that he carries around with him. And he actually does have some of the messages that people left for him this morning. Harry, of course, left this under Anthony's computer where he leaves his matchbook. He takes Anthony's change. He calls it a day. That's his idea of working.
He's like Hitch, his little subtle things that he does to try to pick up someone.
So then Harry says to me, no, because I don't want all those fucking whack-bag ass faces fucking around with me. You know how much I hate them. I go, I've met those guys. They're all really good guys, Harry. He
I
goes,
love them.
Fuck Whackbag. I hate him. So let's see how his messages are going. 201-637-0924.
You have 34 unheard messages. First unheard message. Urgent message.
Hey, Harry. That's dummy, man.
End of message. Deleted.
Yo, Harry, it's Fat Jack, the camp counselor. You fucking suck. You suck. You suck.
End of message.
Harry, you suck, you terrorist.
End of message.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Good fucking job.
End of message.
Why would you give your number out on the air? It's your real number. This is going to drive you fucking crazy all day.
End of message.
Fuck. You fucking loser. You suck.
End of message.
Yes, Harry is a piece of shit. Thank you. Bye.
End of message.
Yes, sir! You fuck!
End of message.
Harry, do not take this bullshit from them. It's not worth it.
End of message.
Harry, you're a fucking faggot. You're a fucking terrorist. Piece of fucking shit. You're a fucking faggot, Harry.
End of message.
Hey, Harry, what's going on? It's Golden Bunch from Whackbag. Just calling to give you some support, man. What were you doing on the show? Crack me up every day.
End of message.
Hey, Harry, you fucking suck. Get off the fucking radio.
End of message.
Harry, just say your mom's box now. That's all you need to do, and get the fuck out of there.
End of message.
Why are you a fucking terrorist, this dirty fucking Harry? When I see you, I'm taking your fucking ass out. Get off the show, quit, go fucking kill yourself, you piece of shit.
End of message.
Hey, my name's Louis, listening to the show. Man, you got nuts giving out that number. You got nuts. I don't want to give you such a hard time anyway. I'll just give it back to him, man. Great hell, give it back to him.
End of message.
Ramon, go fuck yourself.
End of message.
Harry, dude, you guys try to stand up for yourselves, man. These guys are just ripping you apart.
End of message.
Harry, you suck.
End of message.
You suck.
End of message.
You dumb shit. Don't ever touch Anthony's crap, alright?
End of message.
Harry, you suck.
End of message.
Harry Tarjanian's a fucking Arab faggot. How about them apples, faggot?
End of message.
Well, Turjanian is your last name?
Yeah, and he pronounced it very well, which is the odd thing.
What is your name? Your real name?
Turjanian.
I think it was your brother calling.
All right, so please, that's the end of this. 201-637-0924. We all had a good joke, and we all had a nice laugh at it. No more messages for Harry. I like the ones who tell you to stand up for yourself. They're not pleased with you either way. Either you're a piece of shit or you're taking too much shit.
And then those are immediately followed by at least 5 to 6 more. Fuck you!
You're heading into a month with us, Harry. Have you had a good day yet?
I don't know. I
Today
guess not.
started as a good day
It was
with you.
Pretty good. I had a lot of the.
It started as good, and then when I heard the Anthony stuff, you were back to yourself again.
Well, no, I mean, we have to use that computer, unfortunately, because we just don't have enough resources.
Why didn't you say that to Anthony's face when he was in here?
I was just trying to defend the matchbook thing, which in hindsight is undefendable.
It's really nuts. That's fucking nuts. That you would write your name and number in a matchbook. Do you really hope to meet?
That's not what it was about. It was just like that's what I've seen people do with matchbooks. So I was just kind of,
You live in a fucking fantasy life, like you're making friends.
A little bit.
Like in your mind, where you're going like this. Hey, I'm your friend. Call me. I'm Harry. I hope you like XM.
We're just not getting the real story.
Yeah.
Nobody writes their name and number in a matchbook.
I swear to you,
I
that's
guarantee
the real story.
this was for a guy. I
Anthony,
guarantee.
Why? Why would you guarantee it?
Because you're gay. And
no,
it's okay,
I'm not.
Harry. I don't care.
I am not.
Look at me. I'm liberal. I don't care where you take it. You can get pounded all day. I just want you to get your work done.
Why would you assume that I take it, even if I was gay?
You seem like a girl.
You're a little hunched over.
You're definitely the bitch of every, yeah. You're leaned over constantly like you've been on all fours. What's your favorite position? Doggy? Receiving doggy? What would you say?
On the front of that matchbook, it says for a natural bottom,
You're
Harry.
You're a bottom, right?
No, I'm not gay.
You want to go by Harry Bottoms? Is that your new nickname? All right, you got it.
I vote yes.
All right, if you want to give Harry Bottoms a call.
Kal-El Cage loves this guy's name.
201, nice call back. 201-637-0924. 201-637-0924. It's for Harry Bottoms. Harry, can you get us some more of those?
I'm going to try. I shouldn't have a
Gee,
problem.
do you think there's any left?
I'll check my voicemail. But I think there'll be some there.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Ron and Fez, XM202.